demise, envision my downfall, it's not in my view. I only look up, I will not be subdued. Can never submit, position is grip. The mission persists like it's built out of bricks. In the gym I commit, knocking shit out of hit equipment till I lose the feel in my fists. Precision my gift, decisions are swift. At home in the ring, it's like I live in this beat. And I'm undisputed, so undisputed. Yeah. Pound for pound, 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 pound for pound. What feel like the night of the fight feels like the fight of my life. Lighting my fire, can't even remember which finger is injured or what tired is like. Train through the pain, flipping them tires. Barbells was lifting them skyward and higher. I ran through the rain, work till I'm drained. Put on headphones and do it all over again. Chains clang from hitting the bag, throwing them fast, trying to fold it in half. Footwork rehearsed till I float in the flash. Searching for weakness, immersed in my defense. Please don't be too slow with the pads, but I'm still matching the motion it has. Shoulder rolling, find an opening and let them go like I'm holding the soul in my hands. Set it free.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
Time for our tale of the tape. Here we have the artist, and they will enjoy a power advantage. First up, the artist from the United.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing.
So they stare. The build-up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. No rest for the weary. Do you believe what we are seeing? Back in the ring again to try and challenge for multiple world titles. Will their legendary status be cemented in history? Perfect counter lands. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Nice counter punch right up the middle. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Catch and shoot. They both want the knockout. There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. Miss with that jab. This could be the end. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Wow.
Here we go. It's round two. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Nice counter. counter shot. And Amir Khan finally on the canvas. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes in close, tie him up. The referee's then got to power you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again.
And the artist has been dropped. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
That's lights out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come to me.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagles hurt, your cheeks hurt, your body's hurt.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Both men knocked down in that round. Incredible stuff.
Sometimes you talk about drawing first blood. What does that tell you?
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? How do you score the last round, Johnny, as both of these fighters went to the canvas?
I've seen that twice before. Both fighters knocked down in the same round. And you think, who's going to go back as confident? Who's going to come out as confident? Both fighters went back on unsteady legs. How is this going to unfold?
Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Beautiful counter shot. Jab slightly off target. Beautiful counter punch. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. Can't score with that jab. Good counter punching. His stamina is off the charts. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Wow, you know what?
And there's the bell to start round 4. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
That jab misses. There's a counter shot. You know, we may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats, folks. Just missed with that jab. He threw a punch and just got countered. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Missing with that right hook. Well, this fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Trying to land that jab. That counter shot lands. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
There's the bell for round 5. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Well done with that counter shot. How about that time counter shot? And down goes the artist. Wow, let's take another look at that.
Even up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You okay?
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
He's up, but for how long? Look at him. On the heels. Look at there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Punch, counter punch. No doubt the career is winding down. How many fights do they have left? The straight right just misses. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
This is the beginning of round 6. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Nice counter. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. You know, we have to rank them as one of the best in their weight class. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Couldn't land that jab. A perfect counter shot. This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That counter punch caught him clean. Throws the jab but does not score. This is not how the story was supposed to be. And he just put Amir Khan down. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four, five, six. You still want to fight?
That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to... Here we go. It's round 7. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Punch. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. That big hook doesn't land. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. The straight right just misses. A good body shot will paralyze you, and as you can see here, that's exactly what happened.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 7 rounds of boxing, your winner by knockout and the new WBC, IBF, and WBO champion of the world, the Artist.